Hi, my name is Tommy Heffern, a veterinary consultant. In this video I'm going to talk about why lameness in cows is such a painful condition and why we need to act early. All these videos are brought to you by Precision Microbes, unique gut health solutions. To find out what a difference we're making across animal species with our blends, visit www.precisionmicrobes.com. And the key message for dairy farmers and calf rearers is 30 mils for 30 days. So our unique liquid pro and postbiotic given from day 1 to day 30 mils per calf, improving calf performance, reducing calf diarrhea, an outstanding product. So that's the Precision Microbe. So today I'm going to talk about why lameness is such a painful condition. If we think about the hoof of the cow, we look at it from the side or we look at it from underneath, look at the two claws, we must remember it's an encapsulated structure. And that's why we need to act early when we get lame cows. And I'll explain why. So in here we have bony tissue and we have some lovely cushioning tissue and tendons. But if we get inflammation in here or we get irritation, what's going to happen is it's got nowhere to go. And we see that with foot abscesses in cows where we drain them out and they could be acutely lame and they're back weight bearing again. So lameness in cows, particularly because of the hoof wall and the sole on the foot, it's encapsulating all the soft tissue. So we have inflammation going into the claw and into the foot. It's really going to cause pain. It's highly innervated. And that pain has a number of effects. Obviously, it's a welfare challenge. It creates stress, which lowers immunity. And if it's chronic, then we're in real problem because chronic inflammation means irreversible damage in the foot. So really, I suppose, understanding why lameness is such a big concern is that with the hoof, we don't have much time. We need early identification and we want to minimize lameness. But, effective early treatments is really important. When we have lameness, this is just some simple messages around lameness. We need to think about two things. Is it mechanical lameness at a farm level or is it infectious lameness? And that's becoming a topic now as we head into winter housing. Because we need to identify the lame cows and actually see what's causing it. Is it sole bruising? Is it ulcers? Is it white line disease where the outer wall meets the nice soft tissue of the sole? Because that will tell us something about what's actually happening, the mechanical lameness side of it. If it's infectious lameness, is it Mortellaro? Is it fouls? Now, just if we look at infectious lameness, we really need to think about it like a source of spread. So we want to identify the affected cows, what's actually causing it, and certainly in the wintertime we can reduce spread. So a lot of people ask about foot bathing, and it is a very useful tool when it comes to managing lameness. Infectious lameness particularly. Some hoof agents can actually help with hoof wall tissue and structure, but primarily we're trying to reduce the spread of infection indoors. I'm involved actually in the product development and looking at research around different agents for foot bathing, but still, even at that, I think the key message is that we really need to set up the foot bath well so we can use it frequently and actually change it at adequate time. So it's 1 cow pass per litre. So if we have a 200 litre foot bath, that means that, and we have a 100 cow herd, that's 2 passes of the herd through the foot bath and we need to change it again. That's really important. Each foot needs to spend at least 2 dunks and it's adequate. Now there is automated foot baths and I find them very effective because they automate that challenging process. They need to be put in the right place. But you can do this with normal manual foot baths. Just have it somewhere where there's good drainage, it can be cleaned out, washed out and changed regularly. Then when we're using the agent, follow the instructions just required. That's reducing spread. Source as well, we need to think about those infected cows, early treatment, and then look at the general environment. We can reduce down the amount of infection in the environment and look after cow comfort. I have a longer video on my winter checklist you can check out on the YouTube channel as well. Mechanical lameness, then we need to see, is it ulcers? Is it sole ulcers? Sole bruising, sorry. Is it white line disease? What's actually causing the lameness, and then we need to look at, I suppose, taking the pressure off the foot. What are the challenges? I've much more detailed. Actually, I've developed a training program on it, Hoof Check, which is a checklist around lameness control on farm. But I think my key message on this video, and I'm going back, I love creating technical content and spreading ideas. But today's message on this video is really around the pain that lameness causes our cows, the impact that the stress and immunity it can have. We don't want it lingering because it creates chronic changes, and it's that encapsulated nature of the foot. And a lame cow isn't the lady holding up her foot or lame bull. It is, we want to identify it early and remember that the pain associated with lameness has massive impacts on our cow. Treat early, and then we want to figure out what is the type of lameness we're seeing on farm, and then preventing it and having an overall plan. That's the key message for today. Happy, safe farming, everybody. Just a different video. I'm going to go back to creating technical content from time to time, primarily on my YouTube channel, Tommy the Vet, and of course brought to you by Precision Microbes, game changers in the gut health space. Check out www.precisionmicrobes.com.